Let's make a split front card. Hi, this is Tammy with TammyLovesStamping.com. The first thing we're going to need to make our split front card is 2 pieces of designer series paper and just a little piece of scrap paper, a ruler, and some coordinating cardstock. So the first thing we'll want to do is with our little template, we're going to measure out our template that we're going to use to cut our designer series paper. And this template measures 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. And so on the 5 1/4 inch side, we're going to make a little pencil mark at 1/2 inch. So let's see, this is 1/2 inch right here, and at 3/4 inch right there. Then on the other side, we're going to make a pencil mark at 3 inches right there. And then along the bottom, we're going to make another pencil line at 3 inches like that. Then we're going to, on the first pencil mark at the top here at the 1/2 inch mark, we're going to draw a line from that across the page over to the 3 inch mark. Line those up. And then at the 3/4 inch, we're going to line that up with the 3 inch mark at the bottom of the page. Like that. So that we're gonna, this and this piece are gonna be our template for cutting our cardstock, or not our cardstock, our designer series paper, sorry. So let's get our trimmer in here. And we're gonna cut this piece here. That's one. And then we're going to cut this piece here. Like that. So these are our 2 templates. This other piece that was in the middle we can just toss. We don't really need that. So now we're going to take our we're going to use these 2 pieces of designer series paper that coordinate with each other. This comes from the stippled row, or softly stippled, yeah, softly stippled 12 inch by 12 inch designer series paper. It comes in Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Pebble Path, Pool Party, and Wild Wheat. So this one has some Wild Wheat and Pebble Path and Calypso Coral, and this one's just all Calypso Coral. So I'm going to have this Calypso Coral be the middle piece that shows through, and then this piece is going to be the 2 top pieces that we're going to cut in these 2 shapes here. So let's do that. So we need, this is going to be 4 inches, right? Yeah, I believe this is 4 inches. No, yeah, 4 inches. So let's cut this piece at 4 inches. And then we're going to put our little template over the top of it. And then we're going to line it up. And cut. So that'll be one. And then our other piece here, we're going to put down here at the corner, or actually we can do it up here at the top, and that point there. And we'll just trim off this bottom part. We can use that little strip for something else. So this needs to be 4 inches. Am I at 4 inches here? Actually, is 4 inches? No, it's more than 4 inches. Looks like 4.5. A little more than 4.5. Okay, so we better just line it up here. Like that. And cut that piece off. And then turn it. And line up these pieces. And then we have that one. Okay, so let's set those aside for a second. And we're going to take our card base. Our card base is just a typical card base, which measures 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Let's get this out of the way. And then, oh, actually, we need that back. We're going to cut our top layer at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So it's just a 1/4 inch smaller than the card base on both sides. Okay, isn't that pretty? I love that. I'm not typically a fan of flowered paper, but this is very, very pretty. All right, so then we're going to attach that. And where is my glue? I thought I brought it out here. Don't see it. I'll be right back. Okay, let's put some glue on here. And attach this to our card base, leaving a little border around the edge. There, like that. And then bring our 2 template pieces back in. And we're going to attach those using dimensionals. But before we do that, we're going to put a little border on each one. And with these 2 pieces of Calypso Coral cardstock. So our first template here, our first piece, we're just gonna put like a little edge around it like that, just to give it a little bit more definition or contrast. So let's glue that on. Get my glue out again here. Okay, and we're gonna put this right up here like that. So it's a little bit of sticking over. And then we'll use our snips to cut the rest of it off after that dries. And let's do the other one. This is just a half an inch, or not even a, yeah, half an inch strip of Calypso Coral paper. So then we're gonna put this on here like that. Whoop. Scoot it down a little bit. There. Well, that's still not, that's a little too wide. I need to scoot it over even more now before it dries, hopefully. There, that's better. Now they're kind of the same width. All right, so now we can trim off that, and that. So that's one. And then we're going to trim the excess off of this side. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And then trim the excess here. All right. Put the cap on that glue again. Okay, now we're going to put dimensionals on the back. Here's my dimensionals. These are double-sided adhesive that have some foam in the middle to kind of pop things up and give it some added height. They are my best friend when I'm crafting. I love dimensionals. All right, and put some over here and one over here. That's that one, and I'll do the other one. That. And that one. One there. And one there. Okay, so now this piece is going to go here, line it up, you know, on both sides with the paper underneath it. And then this one is going to go here. Again, we're going to line that up with the paper underneath it. So let's take our backing off of our dimensionals. Peel that off. And if you're watching this, you can always pause the video and do the step and then restart it and then pause it again and do the step so that you don't get behind. So I'm going to line this up now as best I can. There we go. And pull the backing off of this side. And then we're going to line this up at the top here. Well, maybe. It'll be better if I go at this end and line up the corner better. There. Now see, this piece right here doesn't look very pretty, does it? So we're going to hide that, right where those two pieces come together. And we're going to hide that with some little sprigs that I cut out using the bow punch. This bow punch cuts two different size bows. So I cut one out in wild wheat, and I cut two out in calypso coral. So we're going to attach those. And let's see how we're going to do this here. I think I just need glue on this leaf here. This leaf here. Sometimes the glue just does not want to get started. Put a little bit on the stem. And then I'm going to attach that right there. And then put some here on this one. And put that right there. Well, is it going to stick? No. There we go. And then do another one. we're going to put some twine, Calypso Coral twine, over that. So this is a Baker's Twine 3-color pack. So you get Calypso Coral, Lemon Lolly, and I think this is Balmy Blue. Let me pull some of this out. And I think I'm going to make a double ribbon, so a double bow. So I'm going to cut some of that, like that, and then I'm going to cut this here. So we've got 2 pieces. And I'm going to make bunny ears. Like that. Cross them over each other. This is always the tricky part. And then come up through the middle if I can. I'll try that again here. And bow like that. Let's see if I can grab it with my scissors here. There, I did it. All right, so now we just kind of adjust the size of the bow. Like that. Let's trim off the excess. And then we'll put that right up here, like that. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? That is the split front card. I hope you'll give it a try and let me know how you do. This is Tammy with TammyLovesStamping.com. Thanks and have a great day. God bless.